Welcome to Mint. I'm Neha Sethi. In today's edition of From the Newsroom, we are joined by Shauvik Ghosh. Welcome to the show, Shauvik.
Thank you for having me.
We are here to talk about the 2G spectrum auction that is expected to begin 12th November. The Department of Telecommunication has issued a memorandum which states the guidelines for the auction. So, Shauvik, do you expect the auction to actually begin on 12th November?
From here on end, I don't see any delays. It's largely a process-driven. Thing. 12th of November, you'll have the auction, but before that, you'll have a notice inviting applications. You'll have mock auctions. They've got a pretty tight schedule, but most of the uncertainties, the decisions that had to be made, the quantum of spectrum to be sold, price at which the auction should start, these all have been taken. From here on end, no, I don't see any more delays.
So let's hope that the auction begins on 12th of November. What is the next step after that?
Well, there are a number of steps before. Like I was saying, you have these various steps. You have the mock auction and things like that. And those should go off smoothly. And then after that, you have the auction that will take place. That shouldn't go on for a while, shouldn't go on for too long. And the Department of Telecommunications expects to allocate the spectrum to the winning bidders by sometime mid-Jan. And thus the saga would end. I mean, they'd start operations, they'd be heavily regulated. I mean, the DoT is looking at ensuring that they don't, waste the spectrum, they don't hoard the spectrum. And they've also made it easy for them to get funds, but that hasn't really helped. But I don't see any delays, I don't see any extraordinary difficulties from here on end.
So what are the kind of expectations that are there from this auction?
Well, an auction of this magnitude, this is spectrum. It's hard to predict. It's very difficult to predict. But one of the key things is that it's going to be very different from the 3G auction. It shouldn't go on for too long. I mean, the 3G auction went on for weeks. This is unlikely to go on for longer than a week. And one expectation that a lot of people are having, even I do have, is that there is going to be some spectrum that is unsold. Now, that is going to put the government in a very difficult position because, I mean, this is spectrum and you're not able to sell it. Maybe something's wrong. And the spectrum then reverts to the government. What they do with it, we'll have to see.
So are there dates, any more dates we should look out for the mock auction or something?
Well, the next date is 5th and 6th September when they'll have this queries clarifying doubts for potential bidders. Whoever wants to bid, they can ask their questions and then decide whether they want to bid. Then after that, there'll be the notice inviting applications. People will apply. Whoever wants to bid will apply. They'll pay that earnest money, things like that. Then the government will scrutinize all the bids, all the applications, and then I think finally, 7th or 8th of November you'll have a mock auction, and then 12th of November you'll have the auction.
So the 2G auction is not going to be anything like the 3G auction of 2010. Thank you for joining us, Shauvik.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more.